loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. First time subscriber, hey, I'm Shalana, and as you all can tell from the title, today we're gonna talk about the word elevation. So as you all know, we are in 2024, and what we're gonna do this year, we're gonna elevate, right? So elevating all aspects of our lives, whether it be here, whether it be physical, whether it be mental, spiritual, whichever part of you that you feel needs an elevation, we're gonna do it. So let's get into it. So guys, for me, the things that I would like to be elevated in and I'll be focusing on in elevating this year is my physical aesthetic, my spiritual being, my standards, my boundaries, my health, right guys, my productivity. These are the things that I would like to focus on in 2024 in order for me to elevate. So how do I want to elevate myself personally, and some things that you may want to do for yourself? So for me, elevating myself personally slash physically is by my nails, my hair, my skin, makeup, clothes, style. So what do I mean by those things, right? So for me personally, elevating myself physically is the way I present myself to the world. So lately I've been reflecting about how it is I look to others, right? And as you know, without saying anything, what you look like says everything. They base you off of that automatically. It doesn't matter what you are like, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, but the minute that they see you, that physical presentation is what everybody bases you off on. And recently I've been noticing that a lot. If I dress as just a jeans and a jersey, slippers in my foot, they do like if I don't exist, or I could wait. She's just another one. But when I dress more in an elevated style, they tend to address me differently. And that's it. That's what I want this year. I want you to address me. Address me like I'm important. First things first, in my physical elevation for this year, some of the things that I would like to do is first my hair. We start off with my hair. Now, guys, if you've been here on my videos a lot, you would have seen that my hair always in braids, right? I always in a protective style, and guys, this has been happening since I was back in high school, right? I've been wearing braids been it, right? But now in my age, I'm not saying that braids is wrong and I will never get braids. However, I want to have my hair in a more grown woman style, right? So it looking just out, and don't mind that, but it's loose, it's flowy, it's open, whether it's in my natural state, whether I'm wearing a weave or hair extensions, whatever. But I would like to have my hair in a more open, breathable, flowy style, not always protective. You're not saying that braids are wrong, it's definitely not. But for me personally, I've been doing that for so many years. I've been doing that almost all my life, and therefore I just want to change. I just want to change my presentation in terms of my hair, right? Next is my nails. So as you all can see, my nails are very short. Right about now I'm focusing on the health of my nails. I first was going into like always having my nails well done in terms of acrylic and stuff like that, but I'm trying to look into a safer method because I find my nails to be very brittle and it's being stripped away with using acrylic. So I'm looking for a safer way in caring for my nails, right? So currently all I just have here going on is some gel polish just on my natural nails, and it's short. I may be growing it out like this and shaping it and doing all the things to care for my nails, right? I also on my feet, I always want my toes well done, right? This is something that I want for myself. So my feet must be in a presentable manner. So even though they are short, I know this is not the typical look that people go for, but because I'm dealing with the health of my nails as well, I want to keep my nails, I will keep my nails short, and also not only because of that. But I find that shorter nails tend to look a little classier than the extremely long. I love long nails, but I don't need to be over and above, you know. And also to comb my daughter hair, I can't comb my daughter hair with long nails. I just mastered that skill as yet. So as for now, I will be keeping it short and I will be keeping it groomed. It wouldn't be out, I wouldn't be having hang nails. I will try getting my nails and my feet done at least every 2 weeks. So next is skincare. Now, again, if it is you are part of my channel and you've been viewing a lot of my videos, you will realize and you will understand that I've been speaking about my skincare and issues that I'm having with my skin at the moment. And one of the things that I'm focusing on this year to elevate myself is to see about my skin, right, where I will present myself with better skin, right? It will be healthier, it will be glowier, it will present healthier person, right? Because when we see someone with bad skin, or acne prone skin or blemishes on their skin, it seems like if they are not as healthy as someone whose skin is very much clean. I'm not saying that is the case, however, that's what it presents. And I wouldn't lie, while I'm very much comfortable within myself and I will go about without like makeup and stuff like that, I do feel, I don't want to say self-conscious, but I am aware of the blemishes on my skin. As much as my skin will be smooth, those dark marks, those hyperpigmentation, it needs to go. And that is one of the things that I am going to focus on in terms of my elevation for this year. Also, makeup, because I'm a makeup girly and I like to do makeup. I try to make it an effort to get a little makeup in, like a nice clean face. You don't have to be over the top, you don't have to be overdoing it, but you have a nice put together face. That's another thing that I have noticed, that when I go bareface when I go bareface out in public, I'm dressed in one manner, but when I put it together and I pull myself together and I dress well, right, and I go out there, I am addressed like I'm important. And I want you all to understand that I am important and you will address me as such. Right? So, yeah. And as we speak about dressing, let's get into style. Something that I've noticed about myself recently is I'm not into jeans and top so much anymore. Even if I'm wearing a skirt or pants or whatever, I tend to go for a softer material, right? And because, as simple as it may be, that softer material with a paired with a top or whatever, and you style it up or whatever like that, it makes you look so much elegant. I'm not saying that I'm stopping wearing jeans, but as for right now, I like the look of that, more elevated person that I give when I wear softer clothes. Next is about my health and fitness, guys. So I'm actually striving. That is one of my goals on my vision board, to drink more water, right? And I'm serious about it. Like I want to drink more water. So at least three of these, at least three. The least is three of these for the day, right? As I wake up, I drink. As I go to bed, I drink. I drink, I drink, I drink, I drink. Right? It's a goal of mine. It's not only just to drink water, but it helps with your fitness, it helps with your internal health, it helps with these blemishes that maybe that is on my skin. All of these different things is going to be impacted by me drinking water. Understand? For health and fitness as well, I want to get back into exercising. Now, for me personally, my goal in exercising isn't about losing weight, right? However, it's about how I feel and how I look. So, the type of exercises that I will be doing is more of like weightlifting or weight training, if you want to call it that, right? Where I add on weights, right? I'm not doing cardio to lose anything, right? It's all about how I look. So I want to look a particular way, right? And it doesn't matter. It's not about the whether I am 200 plus or 110, right? It's not about that. It is about what I look like within my clothing and without my clothing. Right? Is what I look like, right? It's not really about the weight. The weight doesn't bother me. What I look like. So if my stomach is flat, if my thighs are toned, if my butt is tight, right? But I'm wearing 200, I'm perfectly fine with that, right? Because it's about how I look, not what I weigh. Hope that makes sense. Right? Next thing, also in this year, I want to focus on taking in my supplements, my vitamins, etc. Now, this is not something that I never used to do. However, I want to make it a priority. Right? Like before, I'll take it today, I'll take it tomorrow, you know, and by the third or fourth day I fall off. Then a week will pass and then it'll start again. But I want to make it a habit. I want to make it a routine. This is something that I do. It will help with my body. It will be giving me the nourishment that I need that I may not get from foods, etc. It is for my benefit. Next will be doctor visits, checking up on myself. May it be a gynecologist, may it be just a general practitioner, may it be for like doing whatever you need to do, but check on yourself, right? That is something that I would like to do. And if there is an issue that you may see and it may not seem so urgent, that's okay. It's okay to go to the doctor. It's okay to, check on yourself and be sure that everything is okay. And, you see something, you don't have to discuss that with anybody, or you notice something within yourself. Listen, at this grown age, go to the doctor, ensure that everything is okay with yourself. That is what I want to do and will be doing this year, because my health is my wealth. And at the end of the day, if I don't have health, I don't have anything. And seeing about my health would be seeing about the longevity of my life. So the healthier that I am, it will prolong my lifespan, right? So yeah, and all of these things will also be tied in with eating less junk. Now I have a child, and I would not lie. I don't know if it's the fact that it's in the house or so, but eating junk is so easy, right? It's so easy because it's so accessible, right? So I guess a goal that I should put in there for elevation is also buying healthier foods for my daughter, right? While I do buy healthier foods, at the end of the day, I still, in my mind, it's like she's a child, right? Yes, I want her to be healthy, but I don't want her to grow up as I never got to eat this and mommy never bought that and they never give me this and whatever. And then when she gets an adult and she has her own money, it's like buy in excess and overindulge and stuff because she didn't get it as a child. Next is standards and boundaries. Standards and boundaries in all aspects of life, right? Creating standards and boundaries for yourself and what you want from others, right? And so whether it be relationship or not, but let me rephrase that, whether it be friendships or relationships or family members, whichever relationship you may have with that person, creating standards and boundaries and standing on them, right? Now it may even be your family members that sometimes, guys, this year, not because you are a family member, we are blood, meaning that I need to take the rubbish that you want to dish out to me. No, I will love you from afar. You stay there, I'ma stay here. I will respect you from there. You understand? However, I'm not allowing you into my space. I'm not allowing you to come and disrupt my peace or make me feel any less than I am because of the way that you treat me. And that goes for everybody. Next, reading. right? So last year I didn't really read like that, and I'm a person that love to read. I love to read, and if I be honest, I never really picked up a book like that, or if I did pick up the book, I was not invested enough to even reach quarter of the book. So I guess the book wasn't as interesting to me at that time. But we will leave it like that. Right? This year I am focusing on reading more. I want to get into reading more, right? And me reading more is also giving myself screen time, less social media. So something that I've done is actually a couple of months ago I've just deactivated my social medias. The only social media that is active for me is the ones concerning my YouTube channel. However, everything else gone. Only thing that I have that people can contact me via is WhatsApp. Mindless scrolling, just taking in useless, mindless, no value substances makes no sense. Something I also started doing is I have went onto my YouTube channel and I started unsubscribing to the persons and the things that no longer serve me. Right? It makes no sense to me. It's not adding value to me, and it where I am in life right now, it no longer speaks to that, and therefore I'm not gonna do that anymore. Another thing that we're gonna do in elevating and having elevation in our life this 2024 is having alone time, having some silence, taking off the phone, just not scrolling, put your phone on do not disturb, no other outer noise, just you in your environment. Whatever is happening in the environment, fine. Until that is out of your control, fine. But what you can control, that having that silent moment and that little alone moment for yourself is so peaceful. It's so good, guys, that it helps you to reset yourself, calm your spirit down. It helps you to meditate on things that you have in your life, and to be, that's your moment to be have moments of gratitude, and to focus on the real things in life, the things that serve us, right? Than focusing on things that don't. It's my spirituality. So one of the things that I want to do in this 2024 is getting to know God better, right? I know of God. I've been told about God. I know things of Him that He do, but that's not from me, my person. That's from what was poured into me and told to me by other people. I want to get to know God better. I want to have a relationship with Him, because I not only wants to know Him better, but I want to see His word in my life. And in order for me to see His word in my life is to get to know His word. I need to read His Bible. And what I'm doing is I'm reading His Bible, and before I read, I pray and I ask Him to help me, enlighten me, let me understand, let me grow spiritually to understand His word, and not to break it down for me to understand. I want to elevate myself, where here spiritually I can elevate to understand what is happening here. I want Him to reveal His word to me, and may His word speak to me in my life where I am currently and going forward. Right? I want to see His word in my life, and in order for me to do that, I have to read His word, right? Reading it on my own, and not what people telling me, reading it on my terms. And some people say, oh, to start from here and to start from there. Listen, I'm going to start where I want to start from, and I'm going to move forward from there. I'm also doing devotionals, right, guys? I would not tell the untruth that before I wasn't really into the Bible like that. Yes, I will pray and stuff like that, but to say like sit and read the Bible, and I'm not saying read for half an hour straight. That may not be feasible. That may not be. It may get weary doing that. But reading at least a chapter, right, and focusing on what that chapter says, a chapter or two, however time that you have, and try to get in, underline, highlight what stands out to you. Question yourself, see how does it relate to me at the moment, right? Meditate on that and see what is God trying to say here. All right, so yeah, asking God to enlighten me, right? Elevate me spiritually and to grow a relationship with Him, not involving others, but just Him and I. And I know when that starts happening, I don't need to worry about anything else. Definitely. Another way that we can elevate ourselves this year is by guarding our eye gates and ear gates. So I just touched a little bit on it earlier on without actually stating that. When I say having less screen time, less scrolling time, unsubscribing to things that doesn't serve me anymore, guarding my eyes and my ears. Now there are certain shows that I used to indulge in, like I used to look at it 24/7 as I open my eyes from the time I go to sleep. Right? I've been on it, and actually it hasn't started recently, but it has started over a year ago, where I just cut off watching certain shows, especially reality shows, right? Because what I have noticed is like the things that I see there. Now people will say, oh, I'm not like this and I'm not like that and I'm not toxic like that and da 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 da, right? Now that may be true. However, when you consume certain things, it's getting into your being, your soul, right? And you may not act out in that way, but some way or the other it's portrayed, right, within yourself. So I would just give an example, just random example, that if it is you're in a relationship and you're watching a show that have toxic relationship behaviors, you're always insecure, you're always this, you're always that, you're questioning this, you're this, you're that, you're other, right? For some reason or the other, that tends to transfer over, where it transfer over into your relationship. That all the time it used to be good, but something happened, and or you find how you're moving like that, or how did this, or why they had a phone so often, or you start, because that person was digging in his phone, all of a sudden you get this inkling to go and dig in his phone too. Something you never used to do, right? Things that you never used to question. Here you are questioning it because of the show that you was watching prior. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Toxic behaviors and attitudes that have been portrayed in certain shows, it can corrupt your being, guys. I'm being so serious. Yes, it might be entertaining, but what advice it gives to you, right? It pleases nobody on your life. What you doing, right? All right, so the last part of this, guys, that I would like to do some elevating in is activities. So whether that be my YouTube, whether it be in my personal life, etc., I just want to be a little more productive. I need to stop procrastinating, right? Sitting on my behind doing absolutely nothing, and I want this goal. How do I expect this goal to happen? I need to be productive. So for instance, like with YouTube, I have started planning. So serious, like my book is right there. Right? I have a normal book. I didn't go out and buy a big fancy planner. However, I do have a book here, and I actually created a schedule. I have a schedule on my wall that is exactly like this, exactly what I want to do on certain days, on certain social media, etc. And every week, right, I make a plan. Right? I can actually show you, right? This was last week's content, and everyone for every day, right? So I have my content planning between this date to this date. Each day I write down what it is I'm going to do, okay? What it is I want to do on that particular day for my YouTube. I'm just focusing on YouTube for now. And every day I go into my planner or my book first thing on a morning, or not first thing on a morning, but on a mornings, right? And see what do I need to do today. And in the afternoon, I do the same thing. I go back. Did I get this? Did I get it completed? And if I did, I put a check mark next to it. And it's something I'm also going to do for other aspects of my life. Have routine. Try to have a routine where I get up in the morning, I make my bed, I read my Bible, right? I exercise. These are the things that I want to do to be more productive, to get things done, to see things moving in my life, and not to feel that when I sit and I reflect, I did not complete anything. Guys, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all got something from it. Right? Do let me know what are the things that you are going to elevate in this new year. Right? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me, Shalana Aesthetic, on both Instagram and on TikTok. And I will see you guys in another one. Bye.